What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Buddies with Crypto. I'm your host, John, and today we are here to give you some crypto news. On today's episode, we got three news articles to cover from CoinDesk.com. I got Bitcoin's is profit taking around 70,000 amid stubbornly bullish sentiment. The next one is going to be Trump conviction barely dents his odds of winning election prediction markets. And the last one's going to be former Binance CEO ZZ begins 4-month prison sentence in California. And once we're done reading the news, we'll go over the charts and, take a look at the market, see how we're doing. So let's get right into it, okay? You know what? I should have gotten a drink before I started this. Give me a second. I'm going to need it. We're going to do a lot of reading right now. All right. So let's get started. Bitcoin's is profit taking around $78,000 amid stubbornly bullish sentiment. On-chain data shows that over 50% of Bitcoin supply remains inactive, a sign of strong long-term conviction in the asset. People still holding Bitcoin. No surprise there. We're waiting for that big bull market coming through. Bitcoin price dipped to $69,200 amidst profit-taking and broader U.S. stock market movements. Despite negative news, sentiment remains bullish due to long-term holder conviction and anticipation of further spot ETF approvals. I mean, I'm still waiting for the Ethereum approval. I already bought some of the Bitcoin ETF for my Roth account, so I'm just waiting for that Ethereum account now. I mean, the Ethereum ETF. Let's keep reading. Bitcoin slid to $69,200 early Tuesday amid profit taken after briefly crossing 70,000 level late Monday. Price action across major tokens was mixed. Today it touched 70,000 again, so we're consolidating pretty well. BTC prices move alongside broader U.S. stock markets, reflecting risky bets in the market. Some meme stocks and tokens jumped more than 100% on the apparent return of influential equity trader Keith Gill. That's a deep FM value or Roaring Kitty. The guy that started it all. He was the one that started. Well, I wouldn't say him directly, but the whole GameStop and AMC saga. That's where I started getting into investing, and that's how I ended up in crypto. Just so you guys know. Crypto exchange Big Finesse said in a report on Monday that Bitcoin's slump since March was likely driven by long-term holders selling. However, blockchain data shows the trend has stalled and investors are accumulating Bitcoin. People are still buying it non-stop. On-chain analysis firm CryptoQuant shared with the CoinDesk on a Tuesday report that 50% of long-term Bitcoin supply was inactive, showing no movements or changes in holdings across tracked wallets. This is considered a sign of strong long-term conviction, which may indicate further price gains. As such, the sentiment around Bitcoin's continued growth remains stubbornly bullish, with Singapore-based QCP Capital seeing an increase in trading activity. The market remains stubbornly bullish in spite of negative headlines about Mt. Gox and the DMM hack last week. BTC rallied confidently about 69,000 in Asia, QCP said in a broadcast message late Monday. The bullishness is likely to continue as the market waits for Ethereum spot ETF to usher in new demand. Another reason for persistent bullishness is the speculators increasing long positions in other crypto majors in anticipation of additional spot ETF approvals in the near future, the firm said. I mean, people are kind of losing their minds still. They really don't look at the bigger picture. We are at the previous all-time high already. I mean, what else do you guys want? Like, we already at the previous all-time high. So if you bought, going on the way up back in the day, when was it? How long ago was it? I'll check later. But if you bought when it was at the last time all-time high, and you held because you didn't want to sell at a loss, you're back where we started, and we're gonna go beyond that. If people believe it's gonna go beyond, it's gonna go beyond it, and I believe it. A lot of other people believe it too. That's why the price is maintaining. People aren't selling because they know we're not. The bull market just started. It hasn't even really taken off yet. It's just at the cusp of it. It's gonna go up. Just gotta wait a little longer. If you've been buying this whole bear market, you're gonna wait a little longer. Another reason for persistent bullishness and speculators increasing long positions and other. Oh, I already read that. Sorry. Elsewhere, Ethereum, and Dogecoin show slight losses, while Cardano's ADA and Solana's Sol rose as much as 3%. If you're in the crypto market, 3% is just regular movement, actually. The CoinDesk 20 CD20, a broad-based index of large tokens minus stablecoins, is up 0.41% in the past 24 hours. Among other larger tokens with a market capitalization of above $1 billion, Dog Deem Floki, a synthetic dollar project, Athena's ENA tokens rose more than 10%. Poop coins are already, blowing up. So, and the bull market hasn't started yet. So just wait till the market kicks off. The real bull market kicks off. That's where we're starting right now. All right, let's go to the next story. Trump conviction barely hits dents. His odds of winning an election prediction. Trump conviction barely dents his odds of winning an election prediction markets. Plus, polymarket traders doubt Trump will go to prison. Call sheet bettors are at odds with the CME Fed Watch poll on rate cuts. However you may feel about Trump, if Trump gets elected, it's going to be good for crypto. No matter what people say, he's very pro-business. And, the current administration is not. So, just if it gets in there, it's going to be a bull run for sure. This week in prediction markets, Trump is convicted, but bettors on Polymarket have a conviction he'll stay out of prison and return to the White House. No rate cuts this year, Call sheet traders say. If they start, let's say Trump gets back into office and starts cutting rates, man, that's even another catalyst for the bull market. More money flowing into the market, more funny money, what we call it. People playing with it, investing in it. That's what drove the last bull market. All the stimmy checks, people just putting their money into the market and playing with it. That's what drove all the prices. But this time is a little different since we got all the big institutional buyers getting into Bitcoin. So we'll see how it goes. Donald J. Trump is the first U.S. president, former or otherwise, to be convicted in a criminal court. But this dubious distinction did a little to sway his odds of retaking the White House. Prediction markets indicate. For the uniated or prediction markets, when the trade settles, those who bet on the correct outcome get $1 per contract purchase, and those who bought shares in the incorrect one get $0. The contract's value can be read like a poll. A contract with a value of 40 cents will be read as 40% chance of the prediction coming true. On crypto-based Polymarket, where the election contract is near $150 million in total bets, Trump's guilty verdict didn't do much to move prices, knocking just a penny off the just contract's value. There we have a 54% chance that he'll be president, I guess. 38% chance that Joe Biden will be president. Week over week, the probability of Trump winning is down around 2 percentage points to 54%. But on May 31st, the day a jury convicted Trump of felony crimes, it lost only 1 percentage point. Trump's 60-point lead over President Joe Biden on Polymarket is still much more pronounced than the polling averages. By traditional measures, the presumptive GOP nominee is still ahead of the incumbent, but by less than a percentage point, according to an aggregated produced by 272 win. On Predicted, a more mainstream betting site where trades are placed in dollars rather than stable coins, the Trump contract actually gained 1 cent following the guilty verdict. Although at 51.48, his lead over Biden is narrower and closer to the polls than on the Polymarket. Online Polymarket, which blocks U.S. users under regulatory settlement but has traders around the world, Predicted is open only to Americans. Legal experts have said that Trump is unlikely to face a prison sentence for his crime, and the market is in line with the sentiment. I mean, I think if he was even, going to prison, I think that it would raise it even more. On a poly market contract, asking if Trump will go to prison, bettors are fairly confident he won't see the inside of his cell, given a 76 probability he will serve no time. An 18% chance he will get less than a year, and a 2% chance he will get 1 to 2 years. Poly market bettors were fairly accurate when predicting the sentence for former Binance CEO Changpeng CZ Xiao. I like saying Chinese names. CZ was sentenced, hopefully I said that right. ZZ was sentenced and is now serving a 4-month prison sentence. Before sentencing, the market was confident that he gets less than a year, and more specifically, less than 6 months. The Department of Justice had asked for a 3-year sentence, while ZZ's attorney had argued for 18 months in his plea agreement. Rate cut win. Call sheet and poly market traders are not pricing in a rate cut, creating a stark contrast with the CME Fed Watch poll, which does anticipate a cut by the fall and gives some certainty for another by the winter. On Call sheet, the U.S. regulated platform for those contracts, bettors are given a 32% chance of 0 cuts, while they are pricing in a 29% chance of 1 cut. 2 cuts is coming in next at 24%. Over at poly market, bettors are split between 0 and 2 cuts, given a 30% chance of each happening. 0, 1 cut, 2 cuts, 3 cuts. Economists are split on whether the Federal Reserve will lower interest rates in 2024. Factors such as elevated inflation, a resilient economy, and a labor market that remains strong, though slightly softening, suggest that easing monetary policy may not be necessary. However, the persistence of these conditions throughout the year adds an element of doubt. Someone like Steve Englander and Standard Chartered Bank argue there's a chance for a July cut, citing potential slowdowns in core inflation and seasonal factors affecting current inflation readings. The CME Fed Watch and poll market participants paint a different picture. Let's see, 1%. So chances, no chance, ease. We'll see. It's targeting a 54% chance of the first rate cut occurring by September 18, meeting of the Federal Open Market Committee, and growing confidence that a second or even third cut will occur by December. This divergence will be something to watch to see if the market participants on CME's Fed Watch know more than the market observers or prediction markets. I mean, if things keep going up in price, inflation keeps going up, I think they will do a rate cut. Probably not by the end of 24, maybe by 2025, because they're very slow to act. And maybe by the end of 2024, because of the election, just to give Biden a fighting chance. Because, most Americans right now, they're feeling it in the pockets. Everything is so much more expensive. Everything, gas, food, your rent, most are realtors. So the houses are even pricey for people to buy right now. So a lot of people aren't getting into the market because they just can't afford it. And, and I think the inflation is going to keep going up no matter what we do it. No matter what we do, if we don't cut rates, the inflation is going to it's going to stay up. And if they do cut rates and start putting more money into the economy, that's going to be a band-aid on the problem, giving us some more wiggle room to buy, to lower purchase power, to lower the prices. But at the same time, it's going to cause more inflation because they're injecting more money in the market. And I think they're still printing money. I don't think they ever stop. They just slow down the rate. So our dollars, that's why we're in crypto, right? Because our dollars is worth less. And we know that crypto is going to be worth more in the future than the dollar. And most assets in an inflationary environment, they go up in price too. Everything goes up in price. Everything that's worth something is going to keep going up in price. And that's pretty much it. And then, this one leads into our next story, right? Former Binance CEO ZZ begins 4-month prison sentence in California. Lompoc 2, the California prison where ZZ will serve his sentence, is a low security facility. I don't know why they have to say that, low security facility. Like, are you guys trying to put a hit on this guy? What the hell? Why would you say that? It's like saying, oh yeah, have a low security home. Yeah, I'm just asking to get found, right? Binance founder Changpeng CZ Zhao has reported to a federal prison in California where he will spend the next 4 months for failing to implement an adequate Know Your Customer KYC program at the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange. Chow, a Canadian national, pleaded guilty. I didn't even know he was from Canada. Pleaded guilty to violating the Bank Secrecy Act (BSA) in November. In April, a federal judge sentenced ZZ to 4 months in prison, a much shorter sentence than the 3 years federal prosecutors requested. But more than other crypto executives like former BitMEX CEO Arthur Hayes received for the same crime. At a net worth of $36.5 billion, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, Chow is believed to be the richest person to ever go to prison in the U.S. In addition to his sentence, Chow was also fined $50 million and agreed to step down as Binance CEO. Binance, which pleaded guilty to money laundering and sanctions violations at the same time as Chow, settled the charges earlier this year with a $4.3 billion. We're paying $4.3 billion in fines to various federal regulators and the appointment of an independent compliance monitor. Lonebucks 2, where Chow will serve his short sentence as MA-087-510, is a low-security prison in Santa Barbara County on California's Central Coast. According to the Bureau of Prisons Records, there are currently 2,160 inmates at the facility. The conditions at the prison, where some inmates work on an adjacent farm, growing produce and working with cows and horses, are in stark contrast to notoriously dangerous facilities where former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, who got 25 years prison sentence earlier this year, is currently being held in New York. Well, I mean, Sam Bankman-Fried really screwed up a lot of people, stole a lot of money. So, I think the punishment fits the crime. I don't know exactly what Chow has done. I will have to look more deep into it, but some people say he might be a fraudster too. But I mean, who knows until they actually do some investigating. But he's going to prison. He's going to serve his time, 4 months, which is not too bad. And actually, they could, basically, he's going away on camp. If it seems like since they keep saying it's a low security prison where they could farm. So it's more like a vacation for him, seems like. So those are the news for today. Let's go look at the charts right now real quick. Oh, look at that. Look at Bitcoin right now. Let's see, for the day it's up 2.15%. It's at $70,625. $70,620. $20. I'll just say that. So we're up for the day. We're up 2.30% for the 7 days. 3.50%, the month 10.92%, the year 159%, and for the all-time of let's see, we're up almost 114 million%. So this, just to give you perspective, guys, Bitcoin is already up 159% for the year, and for the month is 10%, but look, for the year 159%, that's a really, really good gains for the year. And people are losing their mind. They're thinking that Bitcoin is going to go to zero. They're panicking. You just got to look. When in doubt, look at the entire chart. Look at the whole, what was it saying? When in doubt, zoom out. Right here. There we go. 1 day, 2% up. But for the year, 159%. Come on, guys. We're up again. We're back where we started. And some. Let's look at Ethereum now. I know Ethereum is doing good. We need Ethereum so my mentor, Mike, aka Crypto Poppy, if you guys watch my channel and watch my technical analysis with him, for us to start the actual bull market, Ethereum has to surpass its all-time highs for the other altcoins to start, bumping up in price. Some altcoins are already doing that, but we need Ethereum to really, really pass the all-time high. We're not there just yet. Let's see, for the day is up 0.64%. For the 7 day is down 0.42%. For the month is up 20%. There we go. For the year is up 99.43%. And all time is up at 134,000%. So some perspective, guys. Last all time high is $4,623. So we got to surpass that for the altcoins to go crazy as well. So everything's looking good, guys. When in doubt, zoom out. Look at all these charts. So we're doing really good right now. If you would have bought, Ethereum a month ago, 20% up. A year ago, 100% up. All-time high. If you would have bought over here, then you'd be a millionaire right now. So let's look at the last one for now. The last one is right here. I'm an investor and an AMP. I'm a Flexa guy, Flexa head, an AMP head. This is one of the coins I'm really invested in. It's not financial advice, but I really believe that AMP has a potential to blow up just like XRP because of the same not the same market cap, the same volume of coins. Total supplies is about the same. Circulating supply is about the same as well. And when XRP went to the moon last time, it went up from this prices. It went up all the way to $3. So hopefully AMP does the same thing when the bull market starts. Let's see, it's down 2.17% for the day. It's down 2.39% for the 7-day. It's down 14.93 for the month. 13.77 for the month. And it's up 163% for the year. So if you would have bought a year ago, you'd be up, you would have doubled and some your money. So it's still a long ways to go to get back up here. Look at that. Got a lot of way up. And I think it could happen. And that's why I'm in it, right? I believe that it will happen. Yes, it still has a lot of potential and it's looking good. It's holding up pretty well. Yeah, guys. So if you guys want to see our price predictions for AMP, go check out my channel. Go back in there and look at AMP price prediction for 2025, and you'll get some technical analysis on why we think it's going to go even higher than what it is now. But I mean, the market is looking good so far. Don't be scared. Everything's looking good. Look at that, 1 year. Look at that. Even AMP is up for the year. So we're back where we started in, and then some. I've been buying AMP all the way down to the 0.0016th. So I've been buying for a really long time now, guys. Don't be afraid. We're so close to get there. We're so close to the finish line. We are so close to it. Okay, guys, I can smell it. I started buying in 2021. I think towards the end of 2021. Yeah, I think I was around the 60. The point this. Yeah, no. What towards the big? Hold on. I will have to just look, but it was been a couple of years now since I started buying AMP, and I've been buying, and I'm up on it right now. But we're looking for even more profits. Okay. So, anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. This is Buddhism Crypto. I'll catch you in the next video.